Okay, I'm going to show you how to make a real Thai curry without using curry paste. I'm going to show you how to make the paste. Okay, and this is for a red curry. You're going to need some lemongrass, okay, red bell pepper because you want red. This is fresh coriander, fresh ginger. Now this is instead of using kaffir lime leaves, here in Thailand this is called Mingluck, and show it to you here. You can smell it just like lemon. You just twist it and smell it. Smells just like lemon. I like this better because it's not woody. Okay, not like those hard kaffir or kaffir lime leaves. Okay. Then of course we've got our red chilies. Now if we were doing green curry paste, we use green chilies and green bell peppers. This is your Thai fish sauce. This is soy sauce, sesame seed oil, and tomato puree. Okay? And of course you're going to need a food processor. But you can use a blender if you have the screen that goes inside of it, because if you don't, it'll just stir around and it won't cut up. Okay, now I'm going to cut up these, and then we'll be back and we'll make the paste. Okay, now for your lemongrass, it comes like this. What you want to do is you want to get to the inner part. You don't want the outer leaves. So what you do is you cut the bottom off here. Then you can see the inner part. Just peel all this away till you get to the inner part there. And that's what you keep. Okay, that's good. Then get rid of these woody ends here. That's about good. Now you can do this. I'm making this for like 4 people. Okay, so you can cut it down to make it just for 1 if you like. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make enough so I can keep it in the refrigerator, which is good for about a week or 2. So next time I want curry, I have it. Alright, well that's how you cut up the lemongrass. Okay, for the red chilies, I use 1 chili per serving. You can cut up the recipe really, if you don't like it very hot, use half a chili. Okay, so try with the half a chili per serving. Okay, so I'm making it for 4. I'm putting in 4 chilies, but you would use 2. Okay, and you don't have to cut them up too fine because they're going to go in the food processor. Seeds, leave them in there, it's okay, it's not going to hurt anybody. Some people take them out. If you want to take them out, take them out. Me, I don't mind the seeds. Oh, this is going to be good and hot. Alright. Those are chopped up. Let's put those in a bowl. Here. Alright, those are done. Okay, now we need 4 cloves of garlic. If it's just 1 person, just use 1. Now to get the skins off, really all you got to do is twist it like this. It comes right off. That's one way. Another way is you could take it and crush it. It comes right off. There's 2 ways. So I'm going to use 4 cloves of garlic. I like garlic, so these are pretty large. And since they're going in the food processor, they don't have to look absolutely perfect. So I like to crush them. Gets it off easier. So give them a little fine chop here. You don't have to get too crazy with it. Because when we make this paste, we want to be able to see what's in it. We're not going to make the paste like a paste, actually. It's going to look a little bit different. Okay, that's that. Now for the lime leaves. If you're going to use the kaffir lime leaves, use for this amount you will use 8. But if you do it for a single person, you use 2. So I'm just going to take some of this nice lemony smelling thing here, Mingluck. If you can get it in a Asian market, it'd be great. And so about the same amount as would be 4 lime leaves. And you just take that, wipe, and you're done. You don't want all the seasoning to go into the board, so you just wad it up in one time. I'm doing this on top of my stove outside. It's nice and cool today, so I didn't want to do it in the house. That's good. I can put that in there too. No problem. Alright, now for the coriander, you put stems and everything in there. Okay? So you get a bunch, you get roots, stems, you can stick it all in there if you want to. Doesn't really matter. Let me get some of these smaller ones here. So I've washed these already, so don't worry too much about it. I love coriander. It says a bunch, so just for 2 people, and this I'm going to make this for like 4, so put that in there. So I'm going to put a lot of that in there. Okay, the only thing left is the ginger. Now I've got a packet of ginger here also, and it's already peeled and washed and cleaned, so I'm going to add that. You smell it. Good. Tastes good too. Okay, now for your ginger, if you just got 1 person, that's plenty. Okay, that's more than enough. But I'm doing this for 4, so I'm going to add about that much. Don't really have to do this, but chop it up, that is. But I'm going to do that. Okay, let me set that aside. A little messy, that's alright. I have a house girl, she'll clean everything up when I'm done. Now for 1 person, they say, for the bell peppers, they say 2 tablespoons, but that's about right for 4. Okay, now we got to blend everything. Good news. Bad news is my food processor gave up the ghost, but I have my blender, and that'll work just fine. Just make sure you have this screen in the center and put all your ingredients in there. Now I've got my chopped up ingredients in there already. Now all I have to do is add my wet ingredients, and we start off here with the tomato puree. And since I'm doing for 4 people, 4 servings, I'm going to do 4 teaspoons of the tomato puree. It's a little bit more, doesn't hurt. Okay, now after the tomato puree, 4 teaspoons. Now I'll need 8 teaspoons of fish sauce. This is the good Thai fish sauce. Oh, I gotta cut the top off here. Hang, bear with me, be there in a second. Okay, didn't cut my hand, that's good. So I'll need 2, 4, 6, 8 teaspoons of fish sauce. Usually do 2 if they're just 1. Then 1 tablespoon of soy sauce for each person. That's a tablespoon, so I'm going to add 4 tablespoons. Alright, doesn't have to be perfect like I said. Then I need 4 teaspoons of the sesame oil. Normally if it's one person you just do 1. Oh, this gives it that nutty flavor. Very good. People think there's peanuts in here. No, that's the sesame oil. Gives it a good nutty flavor. Can't do this with curry paste, folks. Doesn't work. Okay, that's done. All I need to do is put my top on, like that, and away she goes. It went a little thick, so that should do it. Man, we'll see. Pour it and find out. Hang loose. Okay, there's your red curry paste right there. And when you use it for your dishes with coconut milk and everything, it'll be perfect. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pour it in here so I can keep it in the ice box, because I'm going to have people over for curry tomorrow, and then I'll show you how I make a nice curry dish with this. Okay, it's that simple, fresh. Ooh, I put a lot of chilies in there. Be careful with the chilies.